Hey, In2Picklers, Tony here. I wanted to do a shot breakdown for you. What I'm going to do in this video is we're going to look at a specific point that I played with some friends of mine recently here in Tampa. And what I'm going to do, this isn't a fancy point. It's not an Erne or an around the post or something like that. It's just a good fundamental point where I think we can learn some different aspects from the point and how it was played. I would recommend that when you're in your regular weekly games and waiting for a game or waiting to get into a game, that you spend some time watching how the points develop on the court, and you'll be able to recognize how the points are essentially won and lost as you watch them, and that'll help you improve your game. So let's get into it. All right, let's break this point down. This is a favorite point of mine because it involves lobbing, which I love as a part of the game. I think it's an underutilized part of this game, particularly from the kitchen here. So what happens here is you see I get stressed here because Tom hits a very nice offensive short ball here. I'm running up to it. What am I going to do with this shot other than pop it up, or maybe if I can flick it into the kitchen, great. I opt to hit a lob because I think I have a decent lob from that position there. What happens there is basically turns the tables now. So Tyson and Tom are retreating, and it allows Scott and I to take the net. I'm going to take us on a bit of a tangent here. During the actual point, I knew that Tyson had retrieved the ball. He's a fast, athletic player, but there's a little bit of shade back there, or shadow back there. I did not notice during the actual point we were playing that Tyson had hit essentially a reverse shot behind his back, so to speak. Not only did he hit a shot, basically a reverse or a backward shot there. If you notice, he actually gets it pretty much dropping into the kitchen as an excellent third shot. So just an amazing shot by Tyson. I want you to consider another part of this point, which is watch Tom here in the red shirt covering over. Tyson's been pulled so far off the court that Tom comes over to cover the court. A lot of times in pickleball, we lose sight of that. The action is where whoever's hitting the ball or whoever's actually making contact with the ball. Really important to move off the ball, so to speak, like they say in basketball and other sports, to move off the ball and to really make sure that you're filling the gap there, or filling lanes there, so that you don't allow openings to develop on the court. So Tom does a really good job here of shifting over to help Tyson, who's been stressed off the court. This next part of the point might seem innocuous, but watch how Scott in the black shirt is going to stress Tom in the red shirt. He moves him over really well. And then watch how Tyson and Tom shift over, and watch how Scott and I shift over. We're all moving really well there to cover the ball. Here, Tom's going to go to me. What's happening is because Tom and Tyson are just moved over, I opt to hit another lob from this spot. Again, I feel I have a comfortable basically lob volley that I can hit, or volley lob that I can hit. So I hit another lob and again push them off the line, make them work their way forward again. Watch how Tom and Tyson have formed a line again. Tom moved back with Tyson when I hit the lob. They're both at the baseline. Tyson hits a nice ball here. Watch Tom and Tyson move forward together in unison, doing a really nice job. I pause it here. Say it isn't so. Cannot be another lob. Could it be another lob? Yes, indeed. It is another lob, this time by Tyson. Gets it over Scott, who's all of 6'5", and Scott can't quite get a hold of it and hits it out. So at this point, you have a total of 3 lobs, 2 by our team, flipping the tables, and 1 by Tyson, finally ending the point. Even though this is not a how-to hit the stroke video, I want to run the 3 lobs one more time because I want you to notice each time how the shot is very compact, both the 2 times that I do it and the 1 time that Tyson did it. The stroke is very compact each time, resulting in a nice lob.